Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Spotlight. My name is Kizuke. Yes, bad news for the Nigerian Super Eagles team. Bad news for Benin Republic yesterday after the meeting right there for all African football. CAF had a meeting right in Cairo, and it's so bad to share with you that Nigeria and Benin Republic would not be hosting. We will be co-hosting with Benin Republic on that very major tournament that was meant to come for AFCON 2027. Now we see Morocco 2025 hosts. Nigeria will have to be away where Uganda, Tanzania, will have to be doing that together. But let's talk about this one in the MPFL. Let's go local a little bit and talk about all head coaches of the Nigerian Football Federation. Nigeria Premier Football League, I beg your pardon, is now mandated to sit on the bench during matches. Club must possess Confederation of African Football (CAF) B license. As part of this rollout activities for the start of the 2023-24 season, the MPFL Chief Operating Officer Davis Naomi announced that the requirement is part of the league bid to improve the quality of technical performance of the club. He said the measure is coming into force to trigger the coaches to acquire training that will improve what they offer to players. Now, he described coaching as one of the problem areas as the league must solve in order to grow the game and produce highly technical players. The season is scheduled to kick off on Saturday, September 30th at 8 centers. And that's for the MPFL. Moving on, let's talk about the Super Falcons. Chris Danjuma has returned to his job as head coach of the Under-20 Women National Team Falconet. Yes, following the screening and interview process by the NFF Technical Committee, the committee submitted the recommendation and the same has been approved by the NFF Executive Committee. The process began with 1 week public notice, which requested for applications from suitably qualified persons, after which shortlisted candidates were contacted and interviewed by a panel of the technical committee. Danjuma, who has taken temporary charge of the senior women national team Super Falcons on a couple of occasions, led the Falconet to the quarterfinal of last year FIFA Under-20 Women World Cup final in Costa Rica. The experienced gaffer will be assisted by former Under-20 and Under-17 girls assistant coach Mansour Abdullahi, the former Super Falcons midfielder Effiong Eko. The Falconet commenced their 2024 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifying campaign with the second round first leg encounter against the counterparts from Mauritius and in St. Pierre on Sunday, 8 October, with the return leg scheduled for the MKO Abiola International Stadium, Abuja, on Saturday, 14 October 2023. And that's for the local news. We come to wait to see what comes to be part of it and how well would this go. That's just a question. Now let's jump on to tennis. World number 2 Carlos Alcaraz said Wednesday his beautiful battle with Novak Djokovic at the top of men's tennis was driving him on as he prepared for the China Open in Beijing. Alcaraz beat top raider Djokovic in the memorable Wimbledon final in July and could close the gap on the Serb at the top of the ranking with a strong performance in the Chinese capital. Asked by the AFP at the media briefing on Wednesday if his titles with Djokovic was giving him extra impetus, Alcaraz said yes, of course. Alcaraz is the top seed for the China Open and will likely kick off his campaign with a match against a qualifier on Thursday. Djokovic, who won the US Open this month, is notably absent from the tournament that has still lured a host of big names that include Daniil Medvedev, runner-up in the United States, who faces American powerhouse Tommy Paul in a top first-round draw. Medvedev, ranked third in the world, said at a briefing on Wednesday a competitive field was pushing him to finish the season strongly. The China Open is being held for the first time since 2019 and follows men and women tournament in the cities of Guangzhou, Zhonghai, and Chengdu. Now the WTA has suspended its engagement there after Chinese player Peng Shuai made sexual assault allegation against a top government official, and that's for tennis. Let's quickly dive into football, where Barcelona will move to sign Super Eagles midfielder Wilfred Ndidi on a free transfer next summer. I am a deep fan of this news. I love to share this because I know when Victor Osimhen was trying to make a move for himself, some people say like, don't go. He went to Napoli and he flourished high. Now Wilfred Ndidi, from where he's coming from, he needs to make a move. I know his price tag is quite low right now at the moment, but Ndidi now is into his final month of his contract with the Carabao Championship club Leicester City. The Nigerian international will be free to negotiate with a foreign club from that's for January, according to Barca Universal. The competitive midfielder is already amongst the players shortlisted by Barcelona for next summer transfer window. Barcelona's financial situation have now forced them to sign free agent players in recent time. Now the Blaugrana signed some players on the free, like Eko Gundogan, Inigo Martinez this summer. Indeed, he has been a fantastic He's been in a fantastic form for Leicester City this season. The former KRC Gang star has been deployed in advanced midfield position by Italian manager Enzo Maresca this time. Now, the player has scored 3 goals in all competition for the Foxes in the current campaign. He joined Leicester City from Belgian Pro League side KRC Gang in January 2020. That was 2017 for this man. Now, we know about the similar story, the TikTok post, what happened, what transpired there. But we'll just be leaving that for now. I'm moving on to the next phase because Osimhen yesterday got a goal for himself, for the club side, and I feel the ovation needs to be good. Let's talk about Bayern Munich right now. Forward player Serge Gnabry will undergo an operation on Wednesday for a fractured lower arm, an injury that will set him out for several weeks. Gnabry suffered the injury during the German Cup game late Tuesday against their division side Borussia Mönchengladbach. Gnabry will have to sit out of next game for Bayern Munich coming features, including the Bundesliga match away to RB Leipzig on Saturday, as well as the Champions League group game away to Copenhagen of Denmark on Tuesday. Bad news for Thomas Tuchel's side. Now his participation will also be in doubt when the new German coach Julian Nagelsmann makes his debut during the October trip to the United States for friendlies with the US and Mexico respectively. Gnabry now has substituted. He was substituted after 11 minutes following the collision with Munster goalkeeper Joan Schenk. An X-ray suspendedly subsequently confirmed the fracture is confirmed. Now, on the story where Samuel Chukwueze is in the news, Samuel Chukwueze of AC Milan pulled up a decent performance as AC Milan defeated Cagliari 3-1 away in their Serie A clash on Wednesday night. Chukwueze was handed the second star by Milan head coach Stefano Pioli since his arrival to the club. Zito Luvumbo gave the visitors the lead in 29 minutes with AC Milan rallied through the strike from Fikayo Tomori, Noah Okafor and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Now at the Stadio Carlo Castellani Caputa Gross Arena, Tyrone Ebuehi was in action as Empoli recorded a 1-0 victory against Salernitana, and it was Empoli's first victory of the season. That was a Nigerian player. Ebuehi started the game on the bench and took place on the injured Bentosa Mireski on 17 minutes. In another Serie A games played yesterday, Demola Lookman fractured, a goal, nice one, fracturing ball into the goalpost, featured from the start in Atalanta 1-0 away to Hellas Verona. Lookman was replaced by Charles De Clercq after the break. The 25-year-old scored twice in 6 league appearances for the Latviia this season. Now, also Real Madrid, congratulations for Real Madrid, but it is Girona on top of the log. Historical, factual one to say. It's sometimes in life you never know until you try. Girona is on top. How long will they be there is the question. But for Real Madrid, before I talk about Real Madrid, we saw David Alaba walking down the tunnel yesterday, and I don't know how long that injury is going to last. I don't know. I'm going to keep you updated on that. But it's a bad one for this David Alaba, who we can now say Real Madrid will be suffering. There's no Eder Militao. He's out of the game right now. David Alaba now suffering another blow would be a very big one and a big miss for Real Madrid. But we just pray it doesn't stay long off the game. Now, Real Madrid is 2-0 win over La Palmas on Wednesday to overtake Barcelona and move to second. But Catalan Minos, Girona are the surprise La Liga leaders after 2-1 win against Villarreal, right at Villarreal's home. Barcelona started the week top of the league, but a 2-2 draw against Rayo Mallorca on Tuesday left the door open for their rival to overtake them. Real Madrid produced a comfortably victory with goals from Brahim Diaz and Oselu, while Brazilian winger Vinicius Junior also made his return from injury as second half substitute following a month out. Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti rested the likes of Jude Bellingham, who has been Madrid's best player so far, starting Diaz in attacking midfield in the final in the game for the England international instead. Now the coach also swapped out both fullback after the painful defeat to Atletico Madrid on Civitas Metropolitano on Sunday, with Felamendi and Nacho starting in place of Ferran Garcia and Lucas Vazquez. Let's say congratulations to this side. How long will they be on top? Being second, they already know they need to be on top of the log to win the La Liga Saturday. Barcelona were champions last season, but they are not in the first two at the moment. Now, let's talk about this guy who I said something yesterday about. Anytime you talk about Victor Osimhen, you would know that the partner pie, Napoli side, have got a man who is prolific in front of goal. He is clinical. He's firing on all cylinders. But the goal drought continued, but not until yesterday he scored. What's the talk point about the game yesterday? 4-1 against Udinese in Italy was a good result for the partner pie, the Napoli side. But one thing happened yesterday. A penalty came in the spot where we felt like it was Osimhen who is the penalty taker to take it. But of course, he did not. It was Zielinski, the Polish international, found on the back of the net. Let's talk about Osimhen. Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen was on target as Napoli defeated Udinese 4-1 in Wednesday's Serie A game. Recall that in the last 48 hours, the Nigerian international has been the center of attention after a video posted on the official Napoli TikTok mocked him for a penalty miss against Bologna and compared him to a coconut. Having failed to score in the last 4 games, Osimhen, however, rediscovered his goal-scoring form again as he extended Napoli lead in the 38th minute after Zielinski had pulled them ahead in the 19th minute with a penalty. Now, Victor Kvaratskhelia, the Georgian international player, made it 3-0 in the 74th minute before Sampdoria reduced the scoreline to 3-1 thanks to a brilliant assist from Isaac's success. Simon took the game beyond Udinese react as he reached to score the second in the 81st minute to end Napoli a vital 3 points. Congratulations to Napoli for that victory yesterday. I must say, I also would come to say that Osimhen is just a player. What's the word? I don't think I need to start on the show to think about how to call this guy. He's just a player, and I believe that goal yesterday would put him at ease. I know how it feels for strikers, number 9 club players who play games and have goal drought. That one mentally to raise their mind of just what it is. But right now, Osimhen scored a goal yesterday, and I believe this one will boost his confidence to keep scoring more goals. All the best, Victor Osimhen. Now, wrapping up the show, let's talk about Alexander Isak. Bad blow, bad news for Pep Guardiola side yesterday. 3rd round, they are out of the Carabao Cup. If you say EFL, you would still not be wrong to say Alexander Isak's second goal, second half goal last season finalist Newcastle United dumped 8-time winner Man City out of the League Cup 1-0 in the 3rd round clash at St. James Park on Wednesday. The Premier League champion dominated possession in the first half, but Newcastle soaked up the pressure and came out fighting after the break, with Isak firing in at far post off the cross from Joe Linton in the 53rd minute. High-flying Brighton and Hove Albion as well also went out, beating 1-0 by Chelsea, while Aston Villa and Brentford also lost at home to top-flight opponents. Everton 2-1 to Aston Villa, while Arsenal 1-0 away to Brentford respectively. 9 times winners Liverpool beat Leicester City 3-1 at Anfield after a side streak of their family of stars went a goal down to the second-tier leader with just 3 minutes gone. Cody Gakpo scored the 48th-minute goal to cancel out Castle Malchia's opener, and Dominic Szoboszlai fired home a thunderous drive to make it 2-1 in the 70th minute. 5 minutes later, after coming on, Diogo Jota grabbed the 3rd and the 89th. Fulham also won 2-1 at home to second-tier Norwich City, while Premier League Bournemouth beat Championship star Stoke City 2-0 with the second half goals in 3 minutes from substitute Dominic Solanke and Joe Rothwell. West Ham also United won 1-0 to League One Lincoln City. Also, Blackburn Rovers trashed Championship rivals Cardiff City 5-2 in the highest goal-scoring match of the night. Now, holders Manchester United beat Crystal Palace 2-0 at Old Trafford on Tuesday. We're wrapping up the show. My best goal for the EFL Cup remains the Szoboszlai goal, the Hungary international player. You could call him Hungary, right? He struck from the outside. But Liverpool has got a massive squad depth. Reasons are a Jota comes from the bench and scores goal. How does it happen? It is the magic of the game. And I would say Jurgen Klopp rotates his team better than any coach in the world would do. But for Chelsea, if they had missed scoring yesterday, we would have said Chelsea have not scored in September, and that would have been a bad one for Mauricio Pochettino. But congratulations to every team who emerged champions yesterday. We'll move to the 4th round to know how it goes. I'll let you know the pairings when I return, hopefully tomorrow, to keep you updated right here on Voice of the People TV on the Sport Right Show. It is time for me to go, but I love to say this: if you're not doing it right, then you are definitely doing it wrong. My name is Kizuke. Good morning, beautiful Lagos City. Safe, peace out. Bye bye for now.